This is the 8th annual comparative report on public procurement in the Western Balkans developed by the Balkan Tender Watch, a regional coalition of civil society organizations working on fight against corruption in public procurement. Public procurement in the Western Balkans accounts for over 14 billion euros annually. The previous report, published in December 2023, revealed that 33% of this spending, approximately 4.7 billion euros, occurs under high corruption risk. The potential impact of spending this money honestly and efficiently speaks for itself. In 2023, the total value of public procurement across the 6 Western Balkan countries reached a record 14.2 billion euros, marking a 23% increase from 2022, when the total first surpassed 10 billion euros, reaching 11.6 billion euros. Serbia led with the highest procurement value at 7.33 billion euros, followed by Bosnia and Herzegovina with 2.59 billion euros. North Macedonia ranked third with a record 1.49 billion euros, while Albania followed with 1.34 billion euros. Kosovo recorded values at 810 million euros, while Montenegro followed with 675 million euros. Region's cumulative procurement value in 2023 rose by 64% compared to the 2020 crisis year, when the total was 8.7 billion euros. Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina were the only countries where procurement values consistently increased from 2020 onward. In 2023, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, North Macedonia, Kosovo and Montenegro all recorded their highest ever procurement values. The share of public procurement in the national GDP also grew, averaging 9.52% in 2023, up from 8.8% in 2022. North Macedonia led with 11% of GDP, followed by Serbia at 10.5%. These two countries set new records for procurement's share of GDP. In contrast, 3 other countries saw lower shares, with past years holding their record highs. Montenegro's share was 9.87% with its 2020 peak, while Kosovo reached 8.69% with 2019 as its record year. Albania's share dropped to 6.7% with 2020 as the high point. Bosnia and Herzegovina's share rose to 10.35% with 2022 being the peak. In 2023, competition in public procurement declined across most Western Balkan countries, with the exception of Albania, as measured by the average number of bids per tender. Regionally, the average number of bids dropped from 2.92 last year to 2.81 this year. Despite this decline, Kosovo maintained its lead with an average of 3.5 bids per tender. Albania, after years of stagnation, was the only country to see an improvement in competition. In contrast, Montenegro saw its first drop in competition in 5 years. North Macedonia experienced a continuous decline for the 4th consecutive year, with the average falling below 3 bids per tender. Similarly, Serbia has had consistently low competition, averaging between 2.4 and 2.6 bids per tender over the past 6 years. Bosnia and Herzegovina remains in the worst position, with its average staying below 2 bids for the 2nd year in a row, reaching just 1.45. On average, 85% of public procurements in Western Balkan countries are conducted through open procedures, up from 81% the previous year. In 2023, Bosnia and Herzegovina had the lowest share at 60%, while Serbia had the highest at 97%. Other countries fall between, with Kosovo at 82% and North Macedonia at 91%. Excluding Kosovo and Albania, most procurement funds in the Western Balkans are spent on goods. On average, 46% of procurement funds go to goods, down from 51% last year. North Macedonia leads with 51%, while Albania is lowest at 27%. Services account for 28% of procurement, with Kosovo leading at 59% and Montenegro at 14%. Works represent 26% of spending, with Montenegro at 36% and Kosovo at 13%. In 2023, an average of 18.7% of public procurement procedures were cancelled. This rate is notably high in Montenegro, where 36% of tenders were cancelled, surpassing North Macedonia, which had previously held the top spot for cancellations. Bosnia and Herzegovina recorded the lowest cancellation rate at 1.7%. While Albania significantly reduced its cancellation rate in 2023, Montenegro's cancellations doubled compared to the previous year, and Bosnia and Herzegovina saw a substantial decrease. This was the report highlighting key trends and challenges in public procurement, supporting ongoing efforts to improve transparency and combat corruption across the Western Balkans. Thank you for your attention.